Hello. Today I'd like to talk about parenting. Here is a verse from the book of Proverbs. Start children off on the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it. I've often returned to this verse as an encouragement in my own parenting, and I hope that in some way this verse will help stimulate some thoughts for you today. I can remember as a child my parents saying that there was no user manual for a baby when they were born. And whilst that may have been true for our generation, for the younger generation, this is no longer the case. There are a plethora of help manuals and books giving you advice about how to parent, some of them more helpful than others. But I think at the end of the day, it is our own experience that really counts when we're trying to work out what good parenting looks like and what it feels like. In many ways, there's too much advice these days, and I think we can become worried about getting it wrong. There are obviously very high stakes as we seek to parent well. So I'm suggesting a very few things from my own experience that I would encourage you to at least consider as you think about parenting. I would suggest that our own values are critical with regard to how well we parent. The values I'm thinking about are things like honesty and integrity and humility and reliability and patience and consistency. I think one other way of looking at this is to look at the opposites of those things and to think how do we avoid getting stuck in these particular traits. So for example, lying, or being two-faced, or being arrogant, or letting people down, or being angry, or changing tack unexpectedly. I think that often it can help when we consider how we avoid things as well as how we proactively do other things. I also think that parenting is about the little things. It's about making time for children when they need it, even if it's at an inconvenience to ourselves. Asking how they're doing, and showing them very simple, basic love and affection. I wonder whether reading them a story at night is a significant little thing, and praying with them every night, and perhaps praying for them every day. I also know from my own experience of working with children that children respond generally very positively to making good habits. So I thought I'd finish by telling you about a habit that we have created in our own household. And that is the habit of every evening when we sit down to the dinner table of asking each other what has been the highlight of our day. And I think that this has helped us in two ways. It's helped us to be grateful for the positive things that happen to us each day, but it's also helped us to understand a little bit more about what's going on in the other person's life. And I think both of those things have been really helpful for us as a family. So I'd encourage you to try to ensure that in whatever way you are able to, that we give the next generation the best possible start in life, so that when they are old, they will remember and give thanks to those people who have acted as parents for them.